Right, so we've got Junior and Liam on this music video. Now, first of all, with music videos, you often get sort of a story like you've got, but is there going to be performance as well? So, you know, in terms of the singing and all the rest of it.
Yeah, there will be singing in it alongside the story that's going on.
Right. Okay.
We decided that we weren't going to do lip syncing, but we're actually going to record it. And me and my brother were going to record it by ourselves, so it'd be actually us singing the song.
Okay. And obviously, there's quite a lot of sort of conflict in this, isn't there?
Yeah.
So, do you want to sort of say about sort of how we might sort of see this conflict a little bit more? You said about sort of social media.
So he steals her girlfriend, and then we're gonna see like them two confront each other, and then you see it on social media and like all different types of things where they're fighting basically. So not just an actual fight, there'd be like different things to put into it. So it's more of a story for me.
Okay.
So you can show them having a fight on Facebook, and then the next day it's them like seeing each other and trying to like have a real fight. So that kind of thing.
Right. Is there anything that you've seen that sort of has influenced you at all? You know, in terms of that sort of conflict. Has there been a sort of a video that you've seen that's had that sort of thing in it?
I think really it just came to our imagination. We thought of a creative design to go with one of Empire Cast songs, and we just went along with that.
Okay.
Because the people that made the song at first, they just sung in it, so we thought we'd like change it up a little bit.
Okay. So what do you guys think of the concept, Maisie?
For the plot, like how are you going to do it? Because it sounds like it might come across as like quite comedic.
What do you mean?
Like if you don't do it properly, it might come across as quite funny.
Which part do you mean? The fighting sort of part of it, or the?
Yeah, like kind of because it's quite cliche, like with a girlfriend and like two people fighting over like a girl. So like, would you do it as comedy or would it be like serious?
Well,
It'd be serious.
for the beginning of the video, it would be like serious, and then the two people like fighting at the end would be comedic because they're like friends. Because the girl doesn't like any of them, so they just like make up kind of thing.
So how are you going to make it look professional, like a real music video?
We're going to like watch other music videos, see the shots they put in it, and try and incorporate that into ours, and also have like a good quality camera, so all the shots look good.
What editing techniques are you going to use in it?
I'm not actually sure right now. We've still got to look at these videos and see what they
We're
do.
going to use fast-paced editing, so we're going to build up to the fight. So it's going to start off slow, the editing, and then as the fight progresses, it's going to get really fast.
Okay, Michael.
Have you thought about the kind of like camera shots that you're going to use and the kind of like just the techniques you're going to use?
We haven't thought about specific ones, but we're still going to be looking at music videos and see how they do theirs, and like see what they put in theirs and try and put it into us, because they put quite a lot, so we don't have any specific ones that we're putting.
Do you have anything in mind that you were going to particularly look at to get ideas from?
We were going to do like a high angle and low angle shots, but
I actually meant the videos. You said you've got to look at some videos.
oh,
Have you got?
yeah, we've been looking at some Chris Brown ones and the original one of this song that we're doing as well.
Right. So what do they do in the original?
In the original, they're like in the bar, they're just singing the song, basically, like performing it to people.
Okay.
So we wanted to change it a little bit because we thought that's a bit boring.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you say you were going to make the music yourself?
Yeah. So rather than lip sync, because I think lip sync is just like makes it really sad. I can't lip
So
sync.
how are you going to like compose it?
We're gonna record it on like first on the computer, and then we'll have to like lip sync it while we're doing the video.
So what about like the actual music part? Like are you going to use like piano or?
Oh no, the actual music, we're gonna get a backing track,
Okay.
and then we do the.
Do you have to ask for permission for that?
No, it's copyright free.
Okay. What about you guys? What do you think of this one?
In actually knowing the song and knowing what it kind of revolves around, the plot kind of seems a bit passé. It would be better to actually use the original and have the thing of the two brothers fighting for their father's attention.
Right.
We didn't want to copy what they did because it was like too cliche. We wanted to do it like this because they're fighting and they're saying a lot of stuff to each other, and this was about saying stuff that you have no apologies for. So while
Yes.
they're fighting each other, basically it means that they're not sorry for what they've said to the other person.
Yeah.
And we just think like doing it the same way they did it, we just make it like the same, so we just change it a little bit.
Right. I mean, I definitely think that you should reinterpret and certainly not to like follow what's been done in a video before. The only thing I think that's slightly problematic is that I definitely sort of get the idea about sort of competing over girls' affections and things like that. But I'm trying to think of any music videos I've seen that have actually involved physical fights, because it does end up with that, doesn't it?
There's not many.
No.
They're not many, that's why I wanted to do the market, because it
Becau-
would be different to others.
Yeah.
Not many that have it in it.
Yeah, because I think sort of generally I'd say sort of music videos tend to be a bit lighter than that, don't they?
If they do, they're like the kind of cartoony ones, like not cartoon, but the way they're made. Like, I don't know if you've seen like Scott Pilgrim. Have you seen that before, like the film?
It's more
It's-
movement. than
Yeah, it's
action.
more like movement than action, so
Right.
Have
and
you,
kind of like video game.
have you thought about using like a song that isn't very popular, that not that many people would like know, so that you can create your own storyline rather than using a song that already has like a storyline and is obviously quite popular?
We thought about that, but we took a song that everyone knows and we're going to change it because that gets more attention than doing a song that no one knows. Because when we do that song, people would like look at it and see that's different to the other one. It gets more interest when people know about it more. That's why we chose it.
Okay.
I was going to ask about the threatening each other over social media. How are you going to show it? Are you just going to have like, I don't know, like tweets come up, or are you going to have like someone recording someone on a computer? Or
We have like different shots of them using Facebook, like basically all the social media, Snapchat and everything, and basically them sending hate messages to each other.
I'm guessing that people are going to be quite young then, the characters.
Yeah.
how old?
Well, I'm going to be 18, and then the other two characters are going to be, I think, 17 and 18.
I think Theo's right. Sort of what he said about the social media part, in that could slow things down quite a lot if it's
Yeah.
filming
We're not going to
screens.
show too much though.
You want it to be
I think
a
if
few
it-
seconds.
It's going to be like a few
If
seconds.
you try to show too much, or if like you've got to wait for the audience to like read the messages, and it's a bit sort of slows down the song a little bit. Especially if Liam said you're already fast paced building up to the.
Well, yeah, the social media message is going to be at the start when editing is slow.
Right. Okay.
Social media just reminds me of like a music video of like someone being upset and they want to like kill themselves because they're being bullied over social media. That's what it reminds me of.
Well, the music video is about young people, and young people tend to use social media. So if we use social media to cause conflict, then I think it'll work well to our target audience.
I mean, just sort of following on from what Maisie's saying there, do you think your video is going to have like a message? Is it going to sort of say something to people?
It's just like showing different themes and showing stuff that happens. So fights happen, like it can happen on social media and then it can get really big and end up having like a real fight. Just show how things happen really.
Okay. Is there anything sort of positive that comes out of it?
They end up being friends at the end of it. So,
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. How does that happen?
They have the fight and then the girl basically says she's only got to be with any of them. And then
That brings them together.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
An idea for the social media thing, instead of just showing screens, what you could do is you could kind of film them sitting at like a computer or on their phone, and then have like an on-screen graphic come up that resembles like a text message box or like a Facebook chat box. You could have that pop up because that would be easier for an audience to read it, and it'd be quicker for them to read it rather than.
And then you combine two things in one, don't you?
can show more camera work, and you can show off editing skills at the same time.
Yep. Any other sort of thoughts? Owen, what did you think about this one?
I think with the sort of singing aspect in terms of you and your brother doing it, I think obviously you got to pick a good microphone because he said it's about recording it on a computer, and normally when you do it on the computer you've got like all this background sound and all that stuff, so I think that would be the main sort of priority.
But wouldn't you just use the sound from the real video?
Yeah.
So what would you be singing then?
We take the backing track from the video, like with no singing.
Oh, right.
And then I do the lyrics that it's in the video.
So you are actually going to sing on it?
Are you
Okay.
good at singing?
Well, I'm rapping really, not singing. I'm bothered doing singing.
How's your brother?
because obviously if it's a young voice and you said it's going to be about based on like an 18-year-old, then it doesn't really match the.
He's got a deep voice for his age, so it would fit the role.
Can I ask a simple question? Have you tried to do this before? Not the rapping part, but have you tried to do the part where you sort of like merge a sort of a professionally sort of done sort of track with your own vocals? Has it worked?
I've done that. When I was like in Year 8, I made a song. It was Library. I did that myself and put it on YouTube.
Yep.
So
And how sort of authentic did it sort of seem once you'd done that?
it was really good. I just didn't have like a story in the video, and it didn't work out that well.
Okay, but the sound sounded sort of
Yeah, it sounded
good. The
good.
two things together
Yeah.
didn't sound like karaoke.
No.
Okay.
You just have to make sure that you're not too close to the microphone, or
Yeah.
it like picks up your breathing.
Okay.
I can just imagine it being quite unprofessional though. Like just the sound over the back. I can just imagine it being really like unprofessional. And I don't want it to sound like that.
Well, make sure to use like really good software and
But where are you going to get the really good software from?
just buy from the shop, innit?
I actually had
Or you book a music
What,
studio.
you've got
Or
hundreds
you
of
or you
pounds?
book a music studio and go in there and do it. Either one.
No, you can get one for 70 quid.
There's a lot of stuff you can get. You can either book a music studio or get the stuff. So it's either one. I might choose one.
I'm sure there's one locally you can use.
There
as
is
well.
one that you need.
The music studio
So-
like
Where would you go? Viviana?
No, basically, because my music teacher was booking a trip to a recording studio, and
Mhm.
she's thinking about doing it again, but there's one locally, so I could ask her for them. If
Yep, that's useful. So you got a little bit of help there. Jess, were you going to say something else there? So you guys, you've got a few reservations about this then? You're not 100%
Before
on
we
it?
show the final thing, would we be able to have a look at, like, compare the actual music video to the song to your one?
yeah, we're gonna put that on the blog and so we look at how
Cheers.
it's done and compare it to ours basically.
Have you got that backup idea as well?
We have like 2 different songs that we can do. This one first, like
What's the other songs?
um, we have Chris Brown Loyal or
Oh.
Chris Brown A.
How,
What to use as a song?
do you think it would be hard
If
to
these
get, like,
songs don't work out as well, backup.
do you think it would be hard to get a reply from them?
Not too much. It's just like they're in the same record label, so it should be easy to contact them and get permission to use it.
Okay. Any other thoughts? Yep.